Hi, my name is Jasmine.
Hi, my name is Risha.
And welcome to this week's
Royal Roundup.
North Junior High is an IB middle school.
But what does that mean?
It means that our school has been authorized by the IB, which stands for International Baccalaureate. An IB education focuses on teaching kids how to think critically and independently.
And to inquire with care and logic.
And to ask the right questions.
It's an education that helps students prepare for college.
And for life.
We've been out asking teachers and staff
to share their college stories.
When I was in college, I was an English major before I became an English teacher. And part of my degree was British Lit and Shakespeare. And where better than to learn about British Lit and Shakespeare than in England? And part of the U of M, I went to University of Minnesota Morris, which is a smaller college out on the western side of Minnesota. But part of the program is I got to take advantage of the full U of M, the big Twin Cities campus's programs. And one of them was a study abroad in England. And so I got to take part in a study abroad in London, where I got to take Brit Lit, Shakespeare, theater, and a internship at a company in London. And so I got to go to Shakespeare's theater shows at the Globe. It was brand new then. I got to visit Stratford-upon-Avon, where Shakespeare was born. I got to go to the different places where the authors were from the books that we were reading in Brit Lit. And the best part was, it was the same tuition and room and board costs as when I was actually going to the U of M. So all my expenses were airfare and some of the cost of living differences in London. My tuition and my room and board were the same to live in London rather than in Morris. So inquiring minds wanted to learn about Brit Lit and Shakespeare, and where better to learn about it than where it actually happened.
So my college experience actually started when I was in high school. I did the post-secondary enrollment option, or PSEO, when I was a sophomore in high school. I also did it my junior and senior year. So the college that I went to was selected for me. Anybody who was in the program had to attend the community college, local community college. After graduation, the college that I decided to go to didn't really have a lot to do with exactly what I wanted to do. It was just where I had an opportunity to go that made sense in terms of demographics to where I was working at the time. As I progressed in my college career and got into eventually what has become education, it has guided me to further and deepen my understanding of who I am and who I want to be in terms of an educator and my passions and how I teach and the topics that interest me. The first college that I chose was Mankato State, and honestly I liked it because a lot of my friends were going there and it was far enough away from where I grew up, but also close enough where I could come back on the weekends to work. The next school that I went to was proximity. I ended up going to Metropolitan State. It had a lot to do with proximity to where I was living, but also they had an urban teacher program that I was interested in at the time. For my master's, I went to Augsburg College. Well, it's now Augsburg University, because of the program reviews in their Masters of Education program. I'm currently continuing my education at the University of Minnesota, and eventually my hope and dream is to go to a historical Black college to earn my doctorate degree.
Today we're talking about your plans
to further your education after high school.
So the college I want to go to is St. Mary's University because my mom works there, so I can get free tuition.
Michelle Danner's acting college in Los Angeles for two reasons. One, I want to live in Los Angeles, and two, I want to be an actor.
University of Minnesota because my mom went there.
It was UCLA because it's warm there. I want to go to Ohio State because they have a good football program.
I also want to just go somewhere warm like UCLA.
Probably like UCLA because California is pretty fun.
I don't know. Probably Actually, I don't really know, but I want to go to the UM because they have a really good volleyball program.
The college I want to go to is Clemson.
I want to go to any college that studies law.
I want to go to the University of Kentucky and play basketball there and then get drafted.
I want to go to college, maybe NYU or somewhere in New York, and I want to learn either how to be a professional actress.
I want to go to NYU and make a life in film.
Oh my gosh, that happened to me.
That's bad. There's chunks missing from it.
Oh my god.
This happened to me.
This screen is actually
It's like
up.
It's like puffy.
Up. It's not. That's sad.
This iPad needs first aid.
I will always keep my iPad with my case.
I'll keep my iPad closed with both parts when not in use.
I will keep my iPad off the floor.
I will not leave my iPad on the edge of a table.
I'll keep my iPad in my backpack while transitioning.
I will not toss my iPad. I will hand it to others.
I will keep food away from my iPad.
I will not carry my iPad by the keyboard.
We love our iPads. We will take good care of them.
I'm a 9th grader here at Hopkins North Junior High, currently working on my community project, and right now we are opening up a WIN session. We'll be talking about how we can keep our culture, not just for the Hmong people, but also for everyone. We'll be hosting this on March 18th, and you can sign up for this WIN session next Thursday in home base. I think it will be interesting for everyone. For the people who aren't Hmong, you can come in, learn more about the history and our culture. And for the people who are Hmong, it's just another way so we can get ideas out about how we can keep this culture awareness just for everybody. Next, we will be talking about a WIN session you can sign up for any Wednesday. It's called Compass, Fun, and Games. And now we'll hear all about it from Ashley and Dexter.
New friends can sign up to play games. I go to Compass on Wednesdays. You can sign up under Compass Fun and Games.
Okay. So when we sign up for a WIN session, we do Compass Fun and Games.
Yeah.
Great.
I like meeting nice new friends and playing the fart game and bounce out. Come join the fun.
So what do you do in your WIN session, Dexter?
We play lots of games.
What do you do?
I'll play the fucking Moxie and bands.
All right. Where is your WIN?
And we're playing in room 4-1 couples. I like all the games we play. Come play with us. Thank you. Yeah.
I'm out. It's Ashley's turn.
Welcome to the prize drawing!
Haley L. in grade 7, recognized by Miss Lee for being respectful.
Matthew, recognized by Miss Lee in grade 7 for being determined.
Rama Dek in 8th grade, recognized by Miss Bross for being determined and excellent.
Tori Lucius, recognized by Miss Lee for being determined, grade 7th.
Rahina H., recognized by Miss Markison in grade 7 for being determined.
Vanessa Smith, recognized by Miss Dale for being determined, grades 8th.
That's it for this week's prize drawing.
That's it for this week's Royal Roundup.